千里之行，始于足下. A journey of 1,000 miles begins beneath the feet. We now gather in the Tao to travel the journey together. Welcome to Tao Talks with Derek Lin, where we delve deeply into the Daodejing by Lao Tzu. So that is the nuance that I wanted to make sure everyone gets. And now I want to also talk about the importance of the last character here, rocks. Why is that the last character, which we customarily know from before, from our study previously, we know that the last character, the last line, tend to be the most important. So let's spend a little bit of time to talk about the meaning of rocks in the Tao, the Tao of rocks, if you will. So first of all, when we're looking at rocks, we already know that rocks have common appearance. They don't look like anything special, as opposed to something like jade, which has been carved into an object of precious value. Rocks are just rocks. So common appearance. You want to be like rocks in the sense that you don't want to show yourself as anything other than the ordinary. You want to have a very down-to-earth appearance. You don't want anything that attracts a whole lot of attention. So Tao cultivators who project that common appearance may actually be diamonds in the rough. It's just that most people would not be able to tell. So whatever their inner attainment, whatever their qualities may be as an individual, they will seem commonplace. So in other chapters, this idea is reiterated over and over again. So for instance, in chapter 56 of the Daodejing, there's a line in there that says, dim the glare, meaning there's no reason to shine, there's no reason to show your brilliance. Oftentimes, people want to showcase their brilliance out of ego-based reasons. They want to showcase how special they are, how much they are above other people. Tao cultivators see the display of arrogance as also transient and illusory, and therefore there's no reason to engage in those. That's why you don't want to be like jade. There's no reason to shine, no reason to attract attention. So that's number one. Number two, complete silence. Rocks don't say anything. Rocks stay quiet. And this is worthy of emulation for Tao cultivators. There's no need to shine, and there's no need to attract attention by being noisy, by talking a lot. Whenever you see someone talking a lot, they want to showcase how brilliant they are. They want to shine. So 1 and 2 are similar. And this is also expressed in other chapters of the Daodejing. So for instance, in 16, which we studied some time ago, it says, holding on to the truest tranquility. In this particular chapter, you also saw that when you have oneness, you gain tranquility as a benefit. It's important because being quiet, quieting down the inner noise, that is exactly the way we connect with the Tao. So emulating rocks, meaning not having some sort of extraordinary appearance that attracts a lot of attention, not making a whole lot of noise that attracts a lot of attention, being more like rocks, plain and simple. Plain and simple, but practical. Now, when I say plain and simple, I just mean external appearance because people who study minerals know that hiding beneath the plain appearance may be a fascinating mineral that has great value, whether as a monetary object or as a subject for scientific study. So we're talking about like a Tao cultivator who may possess a great amount of wisdom within, but doesn't look like anyone special. So there's a little bit more to it. Another characteristic of rocks is that rocks are found everywhere. So we see rocks all over the place. We know that rocks don't hide from people. They don't go into hiding. They don't keep themselves away from anyone. This is expressed in that same chapter 56. It says mix the dust, which means being part of the world, being part of the community. For the Tao cultivator, it is an important study. It's an important teaching that you don't want to keep yourself away from other people. So the real study of the Tao is not going to the mountains and have become a hermit. That's not it. A real student of the Tao is constantly with the people to share the Tao, to teach the Tao, to learn from people about the Tao. So think about the difference between that and jade. Jade is precious, it's rare. So very few people are able to have that, especially in ancient times. Rocks are all over the place, and therefore it can be used by everyone. It can be a benefit to everybody. So in that way, that's just like a Tao cultivator. When you're part of the community, everyone has access to you. You can be of a practical benefit to everybody. Lastly, number 4, priceless. And people will think that I have gone crazy because what do I mean rocks are priceless? Rocks have no price because they're everywhere. Number 3, yes, they're ubiquitous. They are found anywhere, everywhere and anywhere. So people do not regard them as valuable. In that respect, it's sort of like air or water. And yet, you know, and I know, how precious air or water can be to someone who doesn't have them. To a deep sea diver, air is priceless. When you are running out of air, but still deep underneath the ocean, air is beyond price. Water, when you are in the middle of a desert, dying of thirst, water is literally priceless life itself. So just because they're normally found everywhere does not mean that they have no value. Indeed, the fact that they are regarded as not being valuable can be a hint that they are of the ultimate value. So line 19 in this particular chapter says the ultimate honor is no honor. In a similar way, the ultimate value is no value. So think about rocks. Rocks can be used as building blocks, can also be used as tools. You can shape them into various different tools. They can be extremely useful. It is no exaggeration to say that we human beings would not have our civilization without rocks. They are so incredibly versatile and useful. So to be like rocks is to be priceless, is to be everywhere, not hiding from people. Our meeting has come to an end, but the journey continues on. Let us travel safely. Until next time, May the Tao fill you with peace and happiness.